Alright, so we're firing up KahelOS. So it runs on Arch Linux. So I'm running it on a virtual machine right now just so we can try it out and see what's up with it. Alright, connection established. Wired connection 1. I'm not in a wired connection, but alright. Try the live CD tour. So welcome to the fresh world of KahelOS. We do hope that by using KahelOS. So I think what this project, I think the intention of this project was to provide a free operating system, like a Linux operating system, but for Filipinos. So I think it's definitely made to be lightweight. I'm guessing because it's also running Arch, and openness that may lead to innovation. So these guys, they're not in it for the money. So I think the people who made this were definitely just making it because it was fun and it was an operating system for Filipinos by Filipinos. What's in store for you? That looks pretty good. These guys were pretty good with their designs and stuff. I mean, Manjaro. I mean, if you look at the Manjaro like marketing design right now on their Twitter, it's way worse than this. This is actually really good. Wow, I'm genuinely impressed. KahelOS user-friendly interface installation. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is running in. Maybe it's running in Calamares. I mean, it is based on KDE, I think. So, KDE and Arch, usually those things. Usually it has Calamares as an installer, but I don't know if Calamares was out even when this was still made. So, I think the last version of KahelOS was in 2012, which was version 5 point something. I'm not really sure, 5.1. So these are the pre-installed applications. There are a number of applications that will help start up businesses and be productive, to manage and organize information. LibreOffice, okay, GNU Cache. I've actually never heard of that. I'll probably look that up. FreeMind, Zim Desktop Wiki, Thunderbird, Pigeon, Dia, Photo Viewer, Exani, PDF Editor, and more. And so it'll be connected to your social network. With these pre-installed social network applications, connecting with your friends, family, and loved ones is a breeze. So it has Chromium and Firefox, which is good, but it should be at least one. You gotta choose at least one. TweetDeck. So this is mainly again, it's mainly targeting the normal average internet user in the Philippines. Yeah, it's pretty good. Learning tools for students and teachers. Yeah, it's definitely aimed for normal people. So using Pacman as the package manager. Alright, we pay our respects. Alright, awesome. Optimized for speed. So yeah, there's a compiled version for i6-86, 32-bit, and x86-64 architectures, which is 64-bit, and that's what I'm using now in the virtual machine. Okay, alright, finally found the terminal. First off, let's just change the display, because it's pretty small. So let's change it to 920 by 1080. That looks acceptable. Yep, let's keep this configuration. Alright, now let's go and use the terminal. So we're gonna try and update this. Sudo pacman syu Cahel. I don't actually know the password for this one. Admin. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay. So we're gonna check out the other applications. So again, this is a fully fledged operating system with everything already installed. So mostly the people who are going to install this on their computers, they don't really need an internet connection because most of it is already installed. Hence the, I think, 2.8 gigs installation file, which is pretty big. But so you got yourself Tomboy notes. This is interesting. Okay, welcome to Tomboy, using your ideas. So this is a think based on the GNOME notes or something. I'm not really sure. So I'm gonna connect that to the internet later. Apparently it didn't detect my Wi-Fi thing, so I'm gonna connect that later. So first, let's check out these accessories. So we have a calculator, character map, some search options, so the generic things for an operating system. So we got Avogadro, or what the fuck. Oh, so this is like a, oh wow, this is interesting. So this is for biology and all that. Alright, that's fun. Alright. Next we've got Geogebra. I don't. So this is like for geography. Alright, that's interesting. It's definitely going to be important. Calcium, so it's mostly science. Periodic table. Wow, that is interesting. That is really good. Now we've got Libnis graph plotter, so I guess that's something else. So we've got a few games. Let's try and play some. Let's play Tux Paint, so we can paint things with it. So let's see. How do I remove this? Undo. All right. Let's make a rocket ship. All right. This is a rocket ship. This is Elon Musk's Falcon 1, Falcon Heavy, SpaceX thingamajig. See, this is the flames itself. These are the wings of the contraption. This is definitely not a phallic device. No, it definitely isn't. We're a very mature channel or something. I don't know. Alright, now won't Tux Paint be in graphics? I don't know. So we've got GNU, we've got GIMP, FSpot, Photo Manager, Scribus, so normal stuff. We got the internet. So this is what they were mostly talking about. You know, definitely normal people would use this. What? I don't have an internet connection with them. Really? Hold on. Google. Let's search Google on Google. Oh, so this works. So does that mean DuckDuckGo works? All right. So the internet works. I'm not sure why it's not detecting the updates. Sudo pacman SYYU probably. Unable to lock database. Alright. So something's definitely wrong, and I don't know how to install. Okay. So the internet is definitely working. Epiphany is working. I'm not really sure about the other ones though. Let's see. So Epiphany is working. I'm not really sure if this is an offline connection, so let's just look up let's look up me. So yeah, definitely we've got our Office suite for LibreOffice Writer and everything else that we might need for school and for Office. We've got Adobe Flash Player, messaging, and software settings. Let's check that out. Maybe we can install some tools. We've got some programming tools to probably IDE. I think Bluefish Editor is an IDE, I'm not sure. Sound and video. So we've got a movie player, VLC, sound recorder, I don't really get why there's several video players or several audio players, but it's there. I mean, VLC could do video and music playing and movie playing, so I don't really know why it needs everything else. And finally, on the system tools, there's add and remove software and everything else you might need, system monitors. So yeah, so it's not really that. So this is KahelOS. So we're actually running GNOME. I thought it was KDE, but yeah, that's pretty, yeah. So it's running kernel 2.6 on Arch, And yeah, so I was definitely wrong. So it's actually running GNOME instead of KDE. I think Bayanihan Linux was running KDE, but I couldn't run that one since it was i8 i860 or i686 or i8 something. But it definitely just runs on 32-bit applications, which is not good. Let's see if we have NeoFetch installed. Right, so it's not, NeoFetch isn't available, which is fine. Yeah, so it has a add remove software thing. Can we have the AUR on this, or does snap and thing have? Is there snap or no, apparently there isn't. Okay, definitely isn't. But also the GitHub that we tried loading earlier couldn't load. Does Chromium work on this one, or is it like, or does it really? It's used. It's so old that it even has Yahoo as the thing. All right. Let's see if Chromium works at least. So let's go to google.com. Let's look up my name. Right, so I'm actually there, which means it's working. Let's try DuckDuckGo then. Oh, so DuckDuckGo won't load on Chromium. That's interesting. I'm surprised Google does. So, yeah, the internet works. So if you were using this like back in 2012 or like 2010 or something like that, then yeah, this wouldn't be a bad idea. This would be a very good alternative, an open source, free alternative to Windows, what was it, like Windows 7 or Windows Vista back then. But yeah, this is definitely usable. And as you can see, there's an internet connection, there's everything else. And yeah, it's pretty good. Definitely a good operating system, and with the fact that it's made by Filipinos back in like what 2012 was the last version of this. It's honestly pretty good, and I'd give it a 7 out of 10. Awesome job.